Good morning YouTube and welcome back to Collector's Quest. I'm finally back from my holidays and I'm back at the car boots hunting for those gaming treasures to either add to the collection or to flip in the CX for those sweet vouchers. Apologies if my voice sounds a bit nasally. I was infected on the plane on the way back from Cyprus and I think I got a cold, so bear with me with this one, but absolute brilliant car boot today. Got some real nice things to flip in the CX for a great voucher. I also found some things that you don't typically find at the car boot, so make sure you stick around and grab a drink because it's going to be a good one. And without further ado, let's jump into the first pickup. First seller had tons of gaming things for sale. I think someone picked up a PlayStation 4, Nintendo 3DS from him, paid about £20–30, so I was a bit late to this party, but managed to pick up a Turtle Beach Recon 70p gaming headset, trading the CX for £14, and I also picked up a PlayStation 3 controller, and you still get an £18 voucher for this, so not a bad way to start this car boot. I think I paid £7 or £8 for this, so £7 or £8 into a £32 voucher, so nice way to kick off this car boot.
How much for the headphones?
These done £5.
£5. How much?
These done £5.
£5. Would you do 8 for both?
Well,
All
£8
bands.
£8 for both?
All bands.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. Do they work?
yeah.
Yeah,
they
it
work.
works.
Yeah.
Next seller had tons of things gaming related, consoles, peripherals, games, you name it, he had it, so I jumped straight in. He had a couple of PlayStation 2 controllers, but a couple of them were battered, and he wanted £5 a controller, and I think you get about a £13 voucher, so wasn't quite tripling my money, so I left those behind. I did pick up a Tony Hawk's game for the PlayStation 2. I think it trades in for £2 or £3 on a voucher, and I paid £1 for it. He also had a Guitar Hero bundle for the PlayStation 2, came with a guitar and a couple of games. I think he wanted £10 for it, and it trades into CX for £32, but seemed a bit too much of a risk to take a punt on this. There's a lot that can go wrong with these controllers and these guitars, so didn't think it was worth taking a punt on this for £10, but let me know in the comments below if you would have picked this up.
How much after for the guitar?
The guitar is a tenner with the games.
I also picked up Metal Gear Solid 3 for the PlayStation 2, paid £1 for it and trading it for £3, so £2 for these two games into a £6 voucher, not too bad.
I'll take those two, please, mate.
Now we're on to the first of a couple of fails at this car boot. Like I said at the start, had a cold and my head was pounding this morning, so wasn't thinking straight, but quite a few Wii games and a couple of Wii U games, and I always think Wii U games hold more value than they actually do.
Morning, how much you got on your games? Down again.
So I picked up Just Dance 2015 thinking it held £5–6, which it does on the Wii, but not on the Wii U. Wanted £1 each for these games, and Just Dance 2015 only trades in for £1.20. I also picked up this Hasbro Family Games collection for the Wii, trades into CX for £3, and I paid £1 for it, so £2 into about £4, so doubling my money but not tripling, so not too bad, but could have been a bit better.
I'll leave that one, it's a bit too scratched, don't want this.
Next up, we've got a couple of things that I might put on eBay because they do hold a decent amount of value. Picked up a couple of Anker Power Core power banks. They're brand new in the box, brand new and sealed. Paid £8 for these two, and you do get £12 on a voucher for each of these, so if I trade both in, I'm getting £24 on a voucher, so I am tripling my money, but looking on eBay, you get about £15–20 brand new, so I'll probably do that and get about £30–40 hopefully on these, so £8 into potentially £40 isn't too bad.
Would you do 8 for the both?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also picked up this Harry Potter Order of the Phoenix, this Slytherin edition. I think I paid £1.50 for this, and it sells on eBay for about £8–10, so not too bad.
How much have you got on your books here, please?
10 for the set of those ones and 2 quid for that one.
Okay. Would you do £1 on this one?
Oh, no, she'll go more. I'm under strict instructions. I haven't, you know.
£1.50?
Go on.
Cheers, thank you.
Yeah. That's the 25 quid that did at the time.
This was a pretty decent find. Found this Apple USB-C power adapter for MacBooks. Lady only wanted £1 for it, and it trades in the CX for a £12 voucher, so Be on the lookout for Apple MacBook Pro adapters because they do hold a decent amount of value, especially the more modern ones. So yep, this was a good find here. Lady also had a PlayStation 4 controller, but serial number was ripped off, so CX wouldn't take it. And she wanted £5 for the Call of Duty Black Ops 3 on PlayStation 4, so wasn't worth picking up. Only trading for £3, so left that behind.
Morning, how much you got on this, please? Yeah, I'll take that, please. Thank you.
Come on, ladies, £1 fish. Come on, ladies, £1 fish.
We're having a rest.
Something that I picked up last week, got a Google Home Mini in charcoal, picked it up for £2 and it trades in the CX for a £10 voucher, so pretty decent find there.
How much you want to pay for?
Morning, what's the best you do on that? You do £2?
Yeah, go on then.
Thank you.
Lady also had this Mario Kart RC remote control vehicle. Had a quick look on eBay and you're looking at about £15 to £20 depending on condition, so figured it was worth picking it up. Believe she had £5 on it, but managed to get it down for about £3 I think, so hopefully £3 into £15 to £18 on eBay fees, so pretty decent here.
Would you do £3 on this?
Yeah. As long as it's a reasonable offer, I'll take it.
This bit here made me laugh. A couple of guys here jumped onto this hello as he was getting things out the car, and I see him at all the car booths local to me, and they go around asking people for games, which you know is fine, that's what they're collecting. And guy pulled out a box of Xbox 360 games, and I thought, yeah, there's no way there's going to be anything left after these guys have picked it over. And I could see from the distance that there were some things that had some decent value. To my surprise, I left everything behind. I think I heard the guy say to one of his mates that he didn't know anything about Xbox 360 games, which made me laugh because everyone in the collecting scene knows that the Xbox 360 digital stores just closed down, so Xbox 360 prices are at the height.
I don't know about Xbox games.
Yep, his loss is my gain, so I jumped straight in and I picked up Destroy All Humans Path of the Furon. Trading the CX for £5, picked up Red Dead Redemption, picking this up all the time, also trading for £5, picked up Transformers the game. All Transformer games hold a decent value on the Xbox 360, this also trades in for £5, and I picked up Iron Man 2, I believe that trades in for a £4 voucher, so £19 worth of voucher here.
Morning, mate. How much are your games, sorry?
£2 each.
Would you do 5 for those 4?
Yeah.
Cheers, thank you.
I also picked up a Xbox 360 controller from him. Guy was trying to negotiate with someone else for a Xbox 360 console. Well, I think he wanted 50 quid for it, so he left it behind, but I managed to
Can I
get
just have a look at
just the
this, please?
controller, and I believe I paid £3 for it. Still getting a £12, £13 voucher for these, so decent finds here.
50 quid, I've got the connect as well for it.
How much is for the controller, mate?
3 quid.
Yeah, go on then.
Next I had a couple of games, picked up Fallout 4 for the PlayStation 4, still get a £6 voucher for these. They are coming down in price, these games, because the hype of the show has slowly come down, but still worth picking up. And I also picked up Thief. Gonna add that to the collection because it is a pretty decent game.
Morning, mate. How much you got in your games?
Ace, how much for your games? £1 each, mate.
I think he wanted £1 for these games, so you know, £2 for these games isn't too bad. Triple my money with the Fallout 4. I also picked up a book. I do quite like reading through these Guinness Book of Records books and the yearly reviews. Quite interesting just to look back on these in a couple of years just to see what came out that year. So paid £1 for this book and just added it to the collection. I'll give it a flick through some point. So yeah, £3 spent here. Not too bad in terms of what I found.
How much you got in your book as well, please?
Ace, how much for your Guinness? How much for the Guinness? £1, please, boss.
Yeah, I'll take those 3 then, please.
Cheers, buddy.
I timed this absolutely perfectly, so went to the next seller and he was literally just pulling out a bag of Xbox 360 games from his car, so
How much is that, please?
those your games? Can I have a look for them? Cheers, thank you.
Jump straight in, and the guy had a couple of decent games. Had Toy Story 3 for the Xbox 360.
How much are you after for the
I think
games,
you get a
mate?
£6 voucher for that. You also had Battleships, which is about £5 to buy from CX, and you get a £3 voucher, so not too bad. But this could have been a really good find. He had FIFA 18, the Legacy Edition. I opened up the case, but unfortunately had the wrong disc in there, so I had to leave it behind. Maybe next time. Guy wanted 50p a game, so paid £1 for these two games. £1 into hopefully a £9 voucher. Really happy with those, so yeah, on to the next one.
How much did you say? 2 for £1?
So I went back round the car boot, and I'm back at the first seller that I picked up the headset and the PlayStation 3 controller, and they had a load of games out.
You do TikTok?
YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah. I'll share my channel.
Get enough followers.
I've got a few, yeah. I've only started a couple of weeks ago. That's the channel if you're interested.
Collection quest.
Yeah, Collector's Quest, yeah.
Yes, I know. Face YouTube. You filming now?
Yeah, filming, yeah. How much are your games, mate? £2, yeah.
Picked up the Judge Dredd game for PlayStation 2. One I've been looking to add to the collection for a little bit of time, so I figured £2 was worth picking it up. I think they sell it for £10 at CEX, so yeah, happy to pick it up for that price. Picked up this King Kong limited edition tin for the PlayStation 2. I also picked up MotoGP 17 for the PlayStation 4. You get a £3 voucher for that, so not too bad. But I did miss Call of Duty Cold War for the Xbox One. Didn't even register that I saw this, only after going through the footage that I noticed that I missed this one, and I think you get a £7 voucher for that, so yeah, probably the most valuable game there, so yeah, blame the Cole for that, but oh well, you live and learn. I also picked up another Xbox 360 controller. I think that's probably 3 or 4 for this car boot, so yeah, always finding these at the car boots.
How much are your controllers, mate?
I think I paid in total £7 or £8 for the games and the controller, and I think I'm going to get about £17 for the games and £12 voucher for the controller, so not too bad, and I get to add the games to the collection, so yeah, pretty decent finds here.
Would you do 6 for the lot?
7.
7, yeah, go on then.
Speaking of controllers, this seller had tons of games and tons of controllers.
Morning, mate. How much are your games?
What games? £3 each or 3 for £5.
Okay.
Thing that drew my eye was this Splatoon Nintendo Switch Pro controller.
How much you got on the controllers?
My controllers, £10 each.
Just got here, mate.
I think they wanted £10 a controller, but I got it down to £7. In pretty decent condition. I might add this to the collection, I'm not too sure. I don't think I need another Switch controller. I've already got 2 in the collection, so probably move this on, but yeah, pretty cool find here.
Would you do any less? Would you do 7?
Yeah, give me a 7.
Thank you.
Next up, I picked up this Laurel and Hardy feature film collection from my mum. She's a massive Laurel and Hardy fan, so I figured I'd pick it up just in case she didn't have it, but I think she's already got this one. Paid £5 for this, and they sell it at CX for £10, and you do get a £5 voucher, so figured I can't lose, get to give this to my mum, or sell it to CX for a £5 voucher, so yeah, not amazing in terms of returns, but not lose anything, so yeah, on to the next one.
Would you do any less than this? Would you do 3?
Nah, it's 5, mate. It's steal at that. I'll get that for it. Thanks, buddy. Thanks a lot. That's pristine.
Okay, yeah, go on then.
I promise this is the last one, but I picked up another Xbox 360 controller, paid £1 for it because it was in pretty rough condition, needed a good clean. Trades in CX for £12 vouchers, yep, always happy to pick up these.
How much? You do £1? Yeah.
Definitely the weirdest find that I got at this car boot was this Link costume. Saw it on the floor and I picked up, and I had quite a funny conversation with the sellers. I wanted £1 for it and I just picked it up because it looked pretty cool. When I got home, checked it up on eBay, and you do get about £15 to £20 depending on the time of year. So who knows? I might keep it, but I'll probably end up just selling it on eBay.
Is it? Yeah. Go on, yeah. I'll take it just for the novelty. How much have you got on the t-shirts? Can I have a look at them, please?
Are you having them as well?
Yeah, can I just have a look, yeah?
Max paid.
Yeah.
Guy also had 2 t-shirts, wanted £1 each for the t-shirts, and they are official Rockstar t-shirts. First one was Max Payne 3, and the second one was Red Dead Redemption 2, so I'll add those to the t-shirt collection, give them a good wash, and I'll wear them about, because for £2 you can't complain, and I think they do sell on eBay for about £10 to
Yeah, I'll take those
£15,
as well,
so
please.
can't grumble at that price. So yep, pretty unique finds, and not something that you find at your everyday car boot. Something that I'm always picking up is cables, because you never know when they're going to come in handy. I picked up this Xbox 360 power adapter, paid £1 for it, and I'll just add that to my box of cables, because you never know when you're going to pick up a loose console without any cables. So yep, be on the lookout for these, because you can pick them up fairly cheaply, and they do come in useful.
Morning, how much of that?
£2.
Would you do £1? Do £1? £1?
£1.50.
Best I can do is £1 really. Is that right?
Yeah.
Thank you, cheers guys.
Final pickup at today's car boot was this Turtle Beach Recon 70 gaming headset in red. Guy wanted £2 for it, but I got him down to £1 just because the ear cups were a bit battered. Couple of rips on them, but CX took them in no problem. So yeah, £1 into a £14 voucher. Great way to end this car boot. So yeah, do not leave gaming headsets behind. There's not a lot of competition for them, and people don't want them. So yeah, pick them up because they do hold good value at CEX. So make sure you keep your eyes open for these.
Morning mate, how much you got on those?
£2, mate.
You do £1? Just because the ears are a bit battered on them.
So there we have it guys. I'm sure you'll agree, but this was an amazing car boot. Probably one of the best I've been to in a long time. Great way to come back off holiday, and I needed this because I felt rough on this day. Spent a total of about £60. I'm looking to get £180 in vouchers, so bang on the money in terms of triple my money. But it's the eBay sales that are really good. If everything sells at the prices that they're listed at, I'm looking to get about £70 to £80 in eBay sales, which would mean that I'm going to get my £60 back that I spent on all the goods, and the £180 voucher is completely free, so that would be amazing. So can't complain with that. Some unbelievable finds here. It was just cool to find some stuff that you don't always find at car boots, with those costumes and those t-shirts. So be on the lookout for gaming apparel, because you can find them from time to time. And as always, let me know in the comments below if I missed anything, because I'm bound to miss some stuff, because like I said, full of cold and I wasn't at my full senses. So yeah, let me know if you would have picked up anything in the comments below. And while you're down there, if you're not already subscribed already, then make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, because it does help me out, and I want you to be part of this journey in seeing me build up my gaming collection. And like I always say, good luck on your game hunts and your collecting adventures. Take it easy YouTube, and I'll catch you in the next one.